Hello. A lot of you guys asked me to make a video, so that's what I'm doing. Um, I'm basically gonna tell you my whole story on how I met the father and how I found out I was pregnant, how I told friends, how I told my mom and my dad. Yeah. So I met the father. His name's Daniel. I met him last August at school. Well, I was a new student and he was a new student, so we had new student orientation, and that was the first time I ever saw him. And I even told my mom, I was like, Mom, watch out, cause I'm gonna date that kid this year, and I was right. But so we didn't talk we didn't talk during new student orientation, and so when school started, I was in this math class. It was kind of too hard for me. So they lowered it because at that school there's like three different levels of the math class. There's like cognitive geometry, combined, and then like honors. I was in the second class, like the middle class for regular people, I guess. And then I was switched down to the one under that, like the easier one. And he was in that class. And so I switched like maybe the second week of September last year. And we we became friends. We would like talk in class and stuff. And then I found him on Facebook in December. It was like December 7th. And I messaged him. I was like, hey, you should text me sometime. He was like, I would, but I don't have your number. So I gave it to him, and then he texted me, and so we started talking in like around Valentine's Day of this year, and we made it like official March 17th of this year. And first, pretty sure like the first or second time that we had sex, I got pregnant, and um, some of you may know that the longer you're on birth control, the harder it is, I guess, to get pregnant. I've been on birth control since I was in 6th grade because my periods are irregular, and now I'm a junior, so that's a pretty long time, and I still got pregnant like the first or second time, and he was wearing a condom, and I did take the morning after pill, and I'm still 19 weeks pregnant. But anyways, I got my first positive pregnancy test on June 20th, and then I went to my friend's house, and we went and got me a box of the 3 tests, and like I peed on it, and then I set it down, and like before I was even done like flushing the toilet and washing my hands, it was already positive, and that was how it was with all 3 of them. And yeah, but the first test that I took, like the very first one, my boyfriend was with me, and I came out of the bathroom, and I just like handed it to him, and he like just sat down, and he looked so mad. I thought he was gonna like punch stuff. It was really scary, and I started crying, and yeah. But so then we went to this Planned Parenthood office or whatever, and they do like free pregnancy tests, and then if you have a positive pregnancy test, they'll do an ultrasound for you. And so I went there, and I had a positive what the hell just happened? I had a positive pregnancy test, so they did an ultrasound and they told me I was 7 weeks and 2 days maybe, 4 days, something like that. And so, I was gonna tell my parents right away, but we had a family vacation. We went to Philadelphia. So, I just decided to wait until we got back. And I think it was like 2 days after we came back, I emailed my dad this long letter, like explaining everything and like all that while he was at work. I sent it to him, and he like texted me. He was like, "Is this a joke?" Because I told him I was gonna do that for April Fool's joke this year. He was like, "Is this a joke?" I was like, "No." And he was like, "Okay." Well, he came home and um he him and my mom came home at like the exact same time. I think he was like maybe 2 minutes earlier than her. And they came upstairs together and she had no idea. But so my dad closed my brother's bedroom door. He's like, "We have to talk." And my mom was like, "What's wrong? Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Are you pregnant?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then she started crying and it was just a big old mess. And yeah, so as of today, I am 19 weeks and 2 days pregnant, and I'm due February 17th, 2014, and I am having a little girl. As for my relationship with the father, we both have different things that we want for her. I want to keep her because my parents are 100% like supportive. They're letting me live with them. They haven't kicked me out. I'm doing cyber school. They're letting me live with them through college. They're helping financially um, until I graduate. And I am graduating a year early because I do cyber school. So through cyber school, I only need 22 credits, and through my old high school, I needed 28. So I'm a little bit ahead. And so after this school year, I will be getting a job, and yeah, but he wants her to be adopted, and I don't want that, obviously. I mean, there's no reason to, in my opinion, but whatever. We'll see what happens with us, I guess. But yeah, there you go. That's my story.